Open up your MTT, date it for today's date. We're going to talk about transformations. The two transformations we're going to talk about are translations and reflections. We're going to start with a translation, which is also called a slide. We're going to look at our pre-image, which is already graphed on the graph paper, and we're going to do a translation of 5 to the left and 3 up. So we're going to do x plus -5, because if we're going left, then we're going to be adding a negative number to the x, and it's going to be y plus 3 because we're going up. So we're going to take our x coordinate and we're going to add -5 to it. So 3 plus -5, and then we're going to take our y, 1 plus 3. So our a prime is going to be -2, 4. So we're going to go over here to our a, and we're going to go 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. And that point should be -2, 4, and that's my a prime. Now we're going to do b. So we're going to take our 6, which is our x coordinate, plus -5 because we're going 5 to the left, and we're going to take our 3 plus +3 because we're going 3 up. We're going to go over to our b, and we're going to go, well, our new coordinate is going to be 1, 6. So we're going to go over to our b, and we're going to go 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And that point should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have it in the right spot, and that is our b prime. And then for c, we're going to take our x coordinate, 2 plus -5, and 3 plus 3. So our new x coordinate is going to be -3, and our new y coordinate is going to be 6. So we're going to go to c, and we're going to go to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go ahead and go up 3. So we're going to go ahead and have our c right here. That's our c prime. You're going to notice that the shape of the shape size does not change, just whether the location is. All right, now we're going to do another translation or a slide. This is going to be down 4 to the right 2. So again, it's going to be x plus 2 because we're going to the right, and it's going to be y plus -4 because we're going down. So it's going to be 1 plus 2 and 1 plus -4. And it's going to be 7 plus 2 and 1 plus -4. And then it's going to be 1 plus 2 and then 4 plus -4. And then it's going to be 7 plus 2 and 4 plus -4. So now we can go ahead and simplify those. So we're going to have 3, -3. We're going to have 9, -3. We're going to have 3, 0. And we're going to have 9, 0. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the translation. So we're going to go to A, and we're going to go to the right 2 and down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to give me a prime, which is at 1, 2, 3, -3. And then we're going to do 9, -3. Or we're going to go on B, we're going to go to the right 2 and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 9, -3, and that's B prime. And then we're going to go D to the right 2 and down 4. And that's going to put us at 9, 0. And then C to the right 2 and down 4. And that's going to put us at 3, 0. So you'll notice again, the shape and size did not change. We just slid it. Now we're going to do reflection over the x-axis. So you're going to notice on the graph that the x-axis is in purple so that you can see that. What we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we're standing on the x-axis, and we're going to look to see which direction we had to go to get to A. We went 1 up, so we're going to do just the opposite, which is going to be 1 down, and that's going to be A prime. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with B. B, we went up 1, so we're going to go down 1, and that's going to be B prime. And then for C, from the x-axis, we went up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go from the x-axis down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be our C prime. So you'll notice that not only did the triangle change, but it flipped over the x-axis. Now, how does that work? Well, if we look at our ordered pairs, our A prime is at 2, -1. So 2, -1. And our B prime is at 7, -1. And our C prime is at 2, -5. And what you can see here is the pattern that the y was simply multiplied by -1. So our x coordinate stays the same, and we're going to take our y coordinate and multiply it times -1. And our x stays the same, and we're going to multiply 1 times -1. And our x stays the same, and we're going to multiply times -1. Now you can also use the multiplication dot. And then we have our new ordered pairs. Now for the y-axis, you'll notice that I have the y-axis highlighted in purple, and now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stand on the y-axis, and we're going to see that we went 2 to the right to get to A, so we're going to go 2 to the left to get to A prime. And you'll see that we went 7 to the right to get to B, so we're going to go 7 to the left to get to B prime. And you'll see that we went 2 to the right to get to C, so we're going to go 2 to the left to get to C prime. And you can tell that the shape simply flipped over the y-axis. So again, what happened here? Well, let's look at our ordered pairs. We now have -2, 1. We now have -7, 1. And we now have -2, 5. So with that, our x-axis, our x-coordinates were being multiplied then. So we're going to take 2 times -1, and then we have our y-axis, our y-coordinate stays the same. And then we're going to do 7 times -1, and then our y stays the same. And then we're going to have 2 times -1, and our y stays the same. And that's translations and reflections.